This week on Undercover Boss Canada, the president of Bellstar checks into his own resorts.
I hope you're ready for a big day.
It's going to be crazy busy here today.
And while he cleans house,
Make it shiny.
he'll get sage advice.
You need to listen.
You need to listen and lead.
Ed Romanowski wants to work in disguise to make sure customer service is up to scratch.
You spend 5 minutes.
Oh,
we
good
cannot do that.
All the housekeepers are going to be mad.
Is she always this bossy?
You didn't see my real color yet.
And at the end of the week, when his secret audit is up, he'll return to HQ and give the workers he's met the 5-star treatment.
I don't know what to say.
Wow. That means a lot to us.
This is so awesome. Thank you very much.
With the world economy in a fragile state, top corporations must adapt to survive. The bosses of some of Canada's biggest companies are about to take extreme action. To stay ahead of the game, they're going undercover in their own organizations. Bellstar Hotels and Resorts has been developing boutique properties since 2004. The company now manages a dozen resorts across Alberta and British Columbia.
My name is Ed Romanowski. I'm the president and CEO of Bellstar Hotels and Resorts. We are principally in the resort business where individuals own the suites and we as a company manage them. Our two flagship properties are Solera Resort and Spa in Canmore and Spirit Ridge Vineyard Resort and Spa in Osoyoos, British Columbia. The resort business in Canada is very seasonal. The peaks are very high and the valleys are very low. We're constantly looking at how we can develop new markets and new services to attract more people, where they're able to also maybe go to a restaurant within the resort, experience the spa, or climb a mountain. That's what we're really all about, is facilitating those experiences. My vision for Bellstar is to be one of the leading resort development and management companies in North America. My wife Alice and I met about 20 years ago, and we have a son, Orion.
The last
supper
before an adventure.
What's going to happen if you need to clean the toilet?
I might do the same thing you do. Just turn around and not do it.
That is so true.
I'm very fortunate that my wife does most of the housekeeping.
I don't remember the last time Ed made the bed at our house.
I take out the dog. I grew up in Winnipeg. I started pumping gas at the age of 10 in my dad's service station. And there, I think I learned all the most fundamental things to the service and hospitality industry. The other part of my life in Winnipeg was being a track athlete. I ran everything from a half mile to a marathon. Running a marathon is a lot like starting and running a business. There's usually a relatively quick start, but not too far into the marathon, there's the onset of pain. And that's where you get tested. Getting through that wall, then you can ultimately see success. Staying ahead of the competition isn't easy. Everybody has new ideas. Everybody has new concepts, new packages, new experiences. But how that all comes together is the people. It's the person who greets the guest. It's the person who tells them about what there is to see and do, the housekeeper, the maintenance person. It all boils down to people.
And Ed's about to turn up the heat.
Well, thank you, everyone. There's something really important I have to tell you. Our company has gone through exceptional growth over the past few years. We've almost doubled in size, but we can't afford to be complacent. We need to live up to the expectations of our guests. At the same time, we have to look at efficiency. We're running a business. So I've decided to work in disguise and go undercover at our resorts.
Really?
Wow.
Really?
Wow.
It'd be good to see what the customers say.
Great learning experience.
So I've got a very interesting week ahead of me. There'll be some hard work.
Yes, you do. I guess so.
And I look forward to sharing my experience with you. I'll be assuming the identity of Tom Bart, who is being followed by a film crew making a documentary series about midlife career transitions. While I'm undercover, I'll be leaving the boardroom and corporate life behind, living the lifestyle just like an entry-level employee would.
Oh
Oh, hey.
God. Is
You
that
look like
you?
Tom Bart.
Wow. You could walk by me in the street, I would never recognize you. That's just
Quite
incredible.
surprised. I wouldn't have pictured that as my dad. I see you, Dad.
It's difficult to have a finger on the pulse of the organization at the very grassroots level. After all, I am the CEO. There's a barrier there. Going undercover will give me that opportunity to really learn what's happening and how we might improve and do something better. But I realize how hard they work. This is going to be tough.
Coming up, desperate housekeeping.
Are you done, Tom?
No.
Time is money.
And later, an employee doesn't see eye to eye with HQ.
We are supposed to have safety goggles. I am getting frustrated with it.
Hotel boss Ed Romanowski is used to giving orders at Bellstar. But as trainee Tom Bart, he'll have to learn to take them.
I'm here in Osoyoos, British Columbia, and I'm about to head over to Spirit Ridge, one of our upscale resorts, where I'll be working in housekeeping. Housekeeping is critical to guest satisfaction, and if we don't get it right, guests will complain.
Hi, my name is Raj.
Raj doesn't know that her new Mr. Clean is the boss working under an assumed identity.
Are you ready for work today?
I don't know.
That's not the answer, right? When you come to work and you're going to say, yes, I am ready. Today we are busy. We had 100 arrivals, 19 departures, and we are carrying on 5 rooms since yesterday. Okay, we're going to be go today.
Raj is in charge of keeping the entire resort spotless and is den mother to a staff of up to 70 cleaners, taking care of more than 200 rooms and suites. And even before they pick up a broom and dustpan,
Good morning, everyone.
she puts them through their paces.
Did you guys meet Tom? He's starting with us today, and we're going to train him. Are you ready?
Sure.
Let's stretch out. Arm has to be stretched, Tom. Just follow the goals. We do exercise every day because it's team building. When you come and start your shift, you can stretch out yourself and release a little bit stress and get ready for your work. Tom, watch me. Look, I'm in balance. I'm sure you can be. There we go.
It was fun working up before the shift. Got me all limbered up, and I felt a part of the team. All the women that were there are ready to work, and it's a good idea that might be worthwhile to implement in Canmore.
Enjoy your shift, everyone, and work hard. Don't stress out.
Thanks for
Have
the
fun.
exercise.
It's like a unity. And when they come with a smile, they leave with a smile. They love their job. We work hard, but we can have fun too, right?
It looks like you're having fun.
Yeah, always. You have to work with a smile.
You from here?
I'm from actually India, and I moved to Canada in 1995. You know, I didn't know how to speak English, and I started from housekeeping, and they told me, do this. I didn't understand, and I cried first couple of times. Housekeeping, and I was a little bit shy before, and I just feel like, okay, if you want to stay in this country, you have to learn the language. And otherwise, just pack and leave. But I didn't choose that. I choose to stay here. You have to finish whole door, right?
Oh, really?
Quickly. Make it shiny. See, you missed this. I don't like this. Once you're in the rooms, and you have to finish 100%. And a little bit more left. I know I'm fussy. Actually, I'm really fussy because people paying a lot of money to stay here. And when they check in, I want them to look, and they will say, wow, it's so clean.
Clean the toilet. Well, I don't do it often at home, and I want to make sure that my wife doesn't see that. So who trained you?
Oh, God, I think. Actually, that's my passion.
Cleaning.
Cleaning, cooking, talking to the guests.
Oh, really?
Yes. If I talk to someone, they can say I'm crazy, But I like to see everything's clean.
I'd love to hear that she believes in this being her passion.
Barbie, we can't be standing, okay? And we have to move on. Come on, hurry up. Come on, we're gonna be in this room. This one, you didn't finish here, right here as well. You should be finishing within 2 minutes, this whole floor. I don't think he's up to my standard. I'm sorry to say that. Are you done, Tom?
No.
How come?
Okay.
To me, time is money. Tom, you spend 5 minutes.
Oh,
we
bless
cannot do that.
She always
See?
says bossy.
This is nothing. You didn't see my real color yet. I'm sorry, some people don't like it. It's too bad. Tom, hurry up.
Tom.
Come in, Tom.
Tom.
Tom, make it quick.
Tom.
Come on, Tom. Let's go.
Hurry up. Go faster. You're going too slow.
He's not too bad, actually, but, don't say very good. Then his head's gonna be... Tom, Barbie, she's gonna show you how to make a dog.
How to make a dog. Oh,
Amazing, eh?
amazing. So where did you learn how to make these?
Oh, on the internet. Here we go. That's our puppy dog. Can you do that?
I don't know.
Try it. Next room.
Yeah.
You have to strip the beds and make the beds within 10 to 12 minutes, okay? Make it quick. I give him 12 minutes. Otherwise, we can be here for all day in this floor. We can't afford that. I know he's going to sweat a little bit, but it's too bad. I can finish within 8 minutes. But today's his first day. I give him 12 minutes, but still didn't finish that. We already spent too much time there, Tom. It was only one bed. Imagine if you have to do both.
Holy smokes.
Here's your towel. Tom's making dog.
I don't know if mine will bark in the end.
We'll see.
So like this. Now this part I forget. So which way do we go from here?
How that happened, Tom? You have to pay attention.
It's hard to make that dog. Does this mean I'm in the doghouse? Wow. And then you put that in here like this?
Yes.
Gives it some personality.
I will be polite to him.
So how many years have you been living here, right in Osoyoos now?
From day one, when I moved from India, 1995. I went to India this year. Yeah, my sister's wedding. My kids, they stay here with my husband.
Why didn't you take your kids to India?
It's too much money. 5 members in the family, that's a lot of money. I love to take them back home and show them my country. One day, we'll see. If I win the lotteries, of course, I will take them to India. Okay, we're gonna start from Villa 10. And let's strip the rooms first. I know it's lots of stairs going up and down. That's what we do here. How are you doing, Tom?
Slower than molasses. Oh, I didn't clear the side of the fridge, no.
It's not clean properly. Look. See this? Still. See, it's still.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm fussy.
The word that strikes me about Raj is she's fastidious.
You better be finished. I'm coming.
She's the definition of, would be Raj, = fastidious.
Now I'm gonna give you this name tag. You're gonna put your name and my name. Then we clean this unit. Yay! He didn't do that great. Thank you so much. Nice to working with you. I hope you will come back tomorrow. I don't think he will come back tomorrow.
Coming up, Ed's in deep water again.
Yeah, you just screwed it up.
And later.
I think that one's screwed up. The housekeepers get mad if they're not folded right.
Hotel boss Ed Romanowski's secret surveillance hasn't gotten off to a good start. He's been chewed out by his own staff.
You spend 5 minutes.
Oh,
we
good
cannot do that.
Now he's about to start his second day on the job.
I'm on my way to the Slair Resort and Spa in Canmore, Alberta. I'm going to be working in the maintenance department today. We spend a lot on repairs and maintenance. It's important that we do it fast and efficiently. Even something as small as a burnt-out light bulb can have a major impact on our guest experience. I'm looking for Scott.
I'm Scott. You must be Tom. We're going to be doing a lot of walking today. I'm one of their senior operators here, and I fix the place. First, we're going to open the pools. We're going to test and balance them all. And then any customers that have any deficiencies or anything in their rooms, they'll report it to the desk. They do a printout for us every day, and then we'll fix the problems. Basically, what this job is just fix and repair. Okay, so this is the pool room. So we just open that up. It's gonna leak a little, but I can't do anything about that right now. We're having a problem with parts. This sticks. Now, they haven't got me a new one yet because they're pretty expensive, right? I've been fighting this for about 4 years. I need to have parts on the shelf in case stuff like this happens. I'd like to have 2 or 3 of stuff on the shelf, and we have to have more control of our budget, which we don't. Until I get parts, we kind of make sure nothing sprays at us. I don't know what the problem is. All I can do is keep asking for the parts. It's leaking everywhere. If I took those off, you get sprayed.
We probably need to take a look at our purchasing process, making sure that we have the right level of inventory.
Each of these pool rooms, we have a test line, and that's a direct feed from the water for the pool. We have our test chemicals. Okay, 3's fine. No, stop.
Oh, you'll have to swirl.
You gotta swirl in between.
Oh, after each time, sorry.
Okay, so just keep track of the drops in your head.
This is a lot more sophisticated than I thought it would be.
It's not rocket science, by any means. Now we're gonna go upstairs and open the pool. Now you can test the water out of the pool. Now, when you take a water sample out of a pool, make sure you go down about 6 inches into the water to get a good clean sample. If you do it near the surface of the water, that's where all the impurities hang out. Body oil, hair products, stuff like that. Okay, you just screwed it up.
Well, oh, right, I was supposed to read it first.
Right?
Yeah, right. Well, screwing up a few times, I had to remember if there was 5 drops or 2 drops and whether or not I'm testing alkalinity or pH.
You're reading the wrong side of the scale. Okay, we're a little light on chlorine. We got chlorine and acid in the same room. If anything happened and those two mixed, we are supposed to have safety goggles. Again, this is something I'm waiting for. I am getting frustrated with it. Okay, this stuff you want to be careful with. It'll burn through anything. Nice smell, eh?
It's really quite interesting in terms of how dangerous this job really can be.
We have a wooden bed that was broken. Elmacar is going to see what he can do if he can build another rail for it, but until that time, we can't rent the unit.
Anna came down, and she's gone now to see if she can purchase a metal bed frame.
Metal bed frame?
Yes.
You're not going to be able to attach that new bed frame to that headboard because it's made for those rails. So that room will have no headboard.
She said that she needs the room because they're overbooked right now.
They can live without a headboard in that room. So this is where you got to think outside the box and come up with a solution for them. See what they did? They broke the bottom of the rail off.
I was somewhat disappointed in solving this bed problem was to simply take the headboard and the baseboard out, and it affects the guest experience.
Now the room is up and running, so now they can book the room out, and we will fix the broken bed in the meantime.
It's driving me crazy because I'd like to say something about it.
I take a little pride in my work, so I do not like to duct tape stuff together to make it work. I'd rather have the new parts to install. But now they're functioning in that room. That's what we have to make it work. I have a son, Tyler. He's my buddy. I do a lot of stuff with him.
So were you close with your dad, too?
I had a few transition periods with him. My dad was physical. I always refer to it as me being the whipping boy. The belt. I grew up with the belt. I never forgave him. I never will. But I'm at peace with it. You know? My kid is treated 100% different. It gives me a reason to live. He's everything. It's why I work. I work to provide stuff for him.
That really struck me and reminds me of the relationship that is so important to me with my son.
He's all I got. He's what I got in my life. So this is where the legwork starts. You just keep going back and forth. We're walking 8 to 10 kilometers a day.
Oh, a little icy here now.
It's a little slippery.
Whoa, whoa. Fortunately, I'm in pretty good shape.
I enjoy what I do. Until I don't have that feeling anymore, I'll continue to do it. I still have it in my heart to do it because I'm good at it. Okay, so that's what a day's like.
Thanks again, Scott.
Okay.
Much appreciated. Thank you. I came here today to find out whether or not we're making good use of the millions of dollars being spent on maintenance on our properties here in Kenmore. We're in need of a few improvements. Scott is an important asset to Bellstar, and with some of his suggestions, we'll make some improvements.
Coming up, the sheets hit the fan.
You gotta go faster.
Haste makes waste.
And later, the boss gets rattled.
I was a bit nervous.
Ed Romanowski, a boss undercover, has had an early wake-up call.
I'm on my way to Blackstone Mountain Lodge, where I'll be working in the laundry today. Because it's the low season, the laundry is taking on the load of 3 resorts. I want to make sure that they're running as efficiently as possible.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm Lori.
Hi, Lori.
Nice to meet you. I'm in charge of the laundry department, and I've been here almost 2 years. And I hope you're ready to work.
I hope so, too.
Because I just found out that it's going to be crazy busy here today.
Oh, really?
Lori has 3 resorts to take care of, and on a typical day, launders over 6,000 sheets, pillowcases, and towels.
Never used one of these before.
If it hangs over like this, then it's a king. But if it sits like this, it's queen. Before you fold it, you have to make it straighter. Now, did you measure that one? I didn't see you do that.
I'm gonna do that.
No, the king just goes like that.
I better get this right.
I think that one's screwed up. The housekeepers get mad if they're not folded right, because they all have to fit on their card a specific way. Okay.
Are these sheets usually this wrinkly?
Yeah, we have a sheet press, but it's broken right now. So they make us do all of this by hand. Just makes the job harder. When the sheet press works, the sheets don't look as wrinkled.
I really can see how important the sheet press is. I have to get that looked into when I get back to the office right away. It's a very high priority in order to improve production here in the laundry.
So you never touch the laundry that's dirty without putting gloves on? Because you never know, like, what's inside.
So what's the weirdest thing you found?
A vibrator.
Oh, really?
And somebody actually phoned and asked for it back.
No.
Yeah.
So the housekeepers just kind of come in during the day and load up what they need? And
They load up what they need, and if it's not there, you know, you try and give them a time frame on how long it's going to be.
What's your name?
Karen.
Oh, Karen. I'm Ed. Hi. I don't believe what just happened. I introduced myself as Ed to somebody.
I know you.
She recognized me. My heart went up into my throat, and I didn't want to jeopardize this whole undercover operation. And hopefully I can avoid her for the rest of the day. This is a bit of a makeshift table. You just need it higher for your back?
So you're not, like, constantly bent over.
Doesn't your back get sore?
Oh, yes. I was in a car accident. It would be 12 years next month. I was walking in a crosswalk, and a lady was talking on her cell phone and hit me at 45 kilometers an hour. Punctured my lung, broke 3 ribs, shattered my right leg from the knee down. And my whole face this way was all bruised. I had to take care of my kids during the day while my ex was working. My oldest, she didn't even want to be in the same room as me. She said, "That's not my mom. That lady scares me."
Boy, that must have hurt.
None of my injuries affect my job at all. It hurts once in a while with my head twitching, the pain in my back sometimes, having to constantly bend over, but I'm tough. And like my mom likes to say too, what doesn't kill us makes us stronger.
She just seems to work right through it. So what an attitude. Phenomenal. So do your mom and dad ever come down to Cammer?
My mom doesn't travel a lot because she's not in the best health. She just has lung disease, so she's, not doing so well. It would be awesome to go to Prince George, actually, with the girls and have Christmas, with my mom, just in case this is the last time.
I may not be doing this pillowcase properly. Remind me quickly. Well, I don't know if I'm doing such a good job here.
Not that way.
Okay, this way?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Let me do it the other way.
Like this?
Nope. Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Like this?
Nope. What happened there?
There's got to be some method to the madness here.
I think you lost the madness.
Yeah, have to do this again.
So you gotta go faster, because if you don't, then that means all the housekeepers are gonna be mad and all the guests will have to wait for their rooms. Because there is a high demand for everything. With us having to do 3 different properties, it's quite hectic. You have to go a little faster.
She's giving it to me good.
You gotta go faster.
I mean, she's really driving me and wanting production. Haste makes waste.
It's just really slow.
And how fast is fast?
3 bins in half an hour.
Oh, I'm not even close to that. I might get 3 bins done in 3 hours. Okay, I'll try to step it up here a bit. Okay, the wage is good here?
The policy is after your 3 months, you get an evaluation and a raise. And then after 6 months, you get another evaluation. I've been here a year and a half, and I've never had an evaluation. And I keep asking for one, and I keep getting told I have to wait. I don't know what I'm waiting for or what they're waiting for, but, I'm always stuck.
Lori's a really hard worker in here, and I'm going to look into that.
Well, it was good to work with you, Tom.
Well, thank you very much, Lori. It was great.
You're
I
welcome.
learned a lot about the laundry.
You might do pretty good. As long as he's not left alone.
I came here today to assess the efficiency of the laundry operation in the low season. Overall, I found it quite efficient, but it was really driven by one of our people, Lori. She makes it efficient, and a few things can help her out
such as she needs an improvement to her folding table. It's not all that stable. Repairing the sheet press would certainly help. Some simple things like that will help make our people happier and also make them more efficient.
Coming up, is the boss about to get smoked out?
I'm somewhat concerned about that because I am undercover.
The smoke might tell me something about you.
And later, Ed reveals the shocking truth about who he really is. Ed Romanowski has returned to Osoyoos, British Columbia to start his 4th day working undercover. He'll be joining staff in the Aboriginal Cultural Center at the Spirit Ridge Resort.
It's important for us to have unique experiences for our guests. I want to make sure that the resort is providing something entertaining and memorable.
Hi, is Bob here?
Yes, he is.
Hi, how you doing? Pleased to meet you. I'm an interpreter, and I've been here 7 years.
Bob's the bridge between the Osoyoos Indian culture and the resort. But before they get started, Bob wants to do a quick background check on his new employee.
We're going to do a little process, what we call a smudge. What I'm doing is reading the smoke. And the smoke might tell me something about you.
I'm somewhat concerned about that because I am undercover, and maybe that's going to come out in the smudge.
Smudging in First Nations culture is just a nice way to pray, and it also takes away negative energy and brings in positive energy.
What did you read on me?
Most of your body seems fine, but when I smudged your ears, technically it's telling me you need to listen.
That's good. I believe I need to listen and lead. And there's a balance between the two that I need to achieve.
And this is our Okanagan language. So if I'm doing an official tour, I would greet them in our language, which is Okanagan.
What would you say?
What would I say? Why lim lim tilski apam in kamip, chuk chuk lao natin kwa rumentat, in chais kois bobby, why hostel halt. And then we would start our tour, which is going right along the trail, which is what we're going to do. But you'll learn how to say that.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
The first thing I do when I get here is I do a trail check. One of the things we're actually looking for is for rattlesnakes. What I'm looking for is people smoking, make sure there's no dangers such as wildlife. Quite often we'll get a bear right in this area. This is a horse skull. You'll see lots of wild horses out here.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, wow. So there's some...
Oh, coyote, yes. He has been around. Part of my job is not just as an interpreter, but I'm the safety officer here also. Because we have cougars in the area, just take a quick glance around and check these trees here. So it's my responsibility to make sure people come and leave safely, for sure.
What do you like to do for recreation?
If I ever had time, I'd love to go fishing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I love fishing. This is called our village, and this is where we do some of our presentations. You can talk to school groups or university students or adults.
I feel peaceful. I feel at peace walking with him and talking with him. He's a very special man. A lot to learn.
With the neighborhood watch out of the way, they're ready for showtime.
I understand you guys are from New Zealand? That's a long way away. It's our pleasure to speak about our First Nations history, culture. Every tour group is different. We kind of gear to what they want or what they don't know. And we roughly do little mini tours at least 10 or 12 times a day during the summertime.
The tours at Spirit Ridge bring in about 16,000 visitors each year. And now it's up to Ed to turn on the charm.
Don't lift too high.
Not too high, not too high. Down, 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 down. Yeah, that's right.
I was a bit nervous, and it was quite the experience.
People really love the snakes here, and that snake show is a big hit all around the world. Goliath is really famous.
The show was great. It was actually quite amazing.
I hope you enjoyed your stay, and also thank Tom, our new interpreter.
Bob is the salt of the earth type of person. He's genuine. He is as much a part of the center and about the experience. He is the experience. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, honor to be with you today.
I am happy with the experience that we can provide people, because when they come here, they don't know anything, of First Nation culture. So when they leave here, they have a really good idea of what goes on and what we represent.
I'm really confident that what I learned here today is that we are indeed delivering a unique and memorable experience to our guests here at Spirit Ridge.
Coming up, Ed steps into the spa.
Yeah, right.
And out of his comfort zone.
Ugh. Are you wooing my foot?
At the beginning of the week, Ed Romanowski was the 5-star boss of Bellstar Hotels and Resorts. But since becoming one of his own workers, he's been scrubbing the front lines to find out what drives his business and how to improve it. Now he's ready to start his final day working undercover.
I'm going back to Spirit Ridge to work in the spa. We recently took over spa operations, and I want to ensure that there's been a smooth transition. And with customer service being of primary concern, I want to ensure that we're exceeding guest expectations. Mojan?
Tom?
Tom?
Good morning. I'm Mojgan. Nice
Mojgan?
meeting you.
Is that how you
nice meeting
pronounce
you.
it?
I hope you're ready for a big day. I have been an esthetician for past 15 years. We have
Mojgan pampers her guests with facials, pedicures, manicures, and other treatments.
So I'll be doing this with you.
Yes, you're going to
day.
be doing this with me.
This is going to be interesting.
Yes. This is our little brochure, little prices. We have monthly specials, we have packages. We are actually hoping that we could add a couple more treatments, more to bring that First Nation culture.
She mentioned that Aboriginally based services and themes within the spa in terms of the packages would be much more attractive. And I think it would be a great idea. It would tie the spa into the bigger overall resort.
Since our client is not here, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you a little bit of taste of the wax, then you know that there is pleasure and there is torture.
Okay.
So it is not relaxing, but people feel really good after the hair removal. How's that feel?
It's nice and hot.
And when you wanna pull it, you go just like that. How was that?
She really did it to me. That's pretty good. Wow. It is painful.
You ready?
Yep. Ouch. Wow, women go through this all the time. Oh, wow. That's amazing. It won't become a regular thing.
Good morning. How are you doing? Come on in, please. We're gonna start with a manicure.
This is what you're going to do.
This is what you're gonna also do too.
Oh, really?
So we're gonna get her to have a seat here. That's perfect.
Well, I never thought I'd be doing this today.
A little bit gentle because the file can cut their skin like that. Okay.
You got the technique.
Let's
She's got the technique down pat.
Because I've been doing this for 15 years.
Yeah.
I've got manicures.
Push this.
more,
okay.
That's it. Yeah, you have to make sure you don't go over her skin.
Am I going over your skin?
A little bit.
And we'll just apply that.
Oh, now that.
Hey, I'll do the other arm.
Yes.
So this is a competition. We're going to see which one is a better.
I can tell you, she's got you beat.
Oh,
I like his moves. Wow, not bad for a first timer. I'm sure you've done this before on your wife or... Yes. You know what would be so good for you, beneficial next time? Paraffin, hot paraffin wax. That's excellent. It's designed for people that they have arthritis, tendinitis.
I noticed that she tells them about other things that are available to them.
So we do offer that treatment here. It's an extra $10. I'm not actually very pushy on that, but it is part of your job, just like the doctors. If I'm doing a manicure and I see that their hands are so dehydrated or they're cracked and stuff, yes, I do have an excellent product that we could use on that and they can benefit.
Upselling is important because it gives more revenue to the spa.
See, you're right over the cuticle. You don't go over the cuticle.
This has been the first time I've ever painted a nail.
Twist this around.
I felt clumsy. I didn't feel that I could do it all that accurately.
Definitely he needs to work on his polish technique because he was doing a little bit. Yeah, your turn.
Here?
This is Tom. He'll be working with me today.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, come on in, please. This is Tom.
Hi,
So
Tom.
he's working with me today. You could use more than one finger. You just pick.
Are you wooing my foot?
You're gonna get your turn now, okay? Yes, you are. You can do it.
Okay. Plucking blackheads just kind of made me feel gooky.
No, it's upside down.
Okay.
That's why it's not working.
That's why it's not working.
You could have worked a little bit longer with the serum. No, we haven't finished this yet. You're cheating now.
Oh, I'm cheating.
Oh.
Relax.
And
Nice
finish
job.
it off. There you go. I love making people feel good. They come to the spa and they relax. Gorgeous color. Wow, isn't that ever beautiful? I just love what I do. I started from California. I became a nails technician.
How did you end up in California originally?
Well, it's a long story coming from Iran. The reason for us to leave the country is just because we were minorities, we're from Baha'i faith, and basically we couldn't continue education. There wasn't much job opportunity. I was 16 when I left the country. We had to find a smuggler to take us out, so we had to come through the desert and the mountain and all that.
And all you had was a backpack? And
that's it.
That was it?
That's it.
That's
you
all
can't
took
bring
with
much. No, you can't bring anything with you. Basically, they tell you that you might not get there alive. They tell you all the risks that are involved on their way. But, you know, sometimes for freedom, we had absolutely no freedom there. And I wanted to continue education and have a free life.
Hearing a story like that, my heart went out to her in that she has overcome some challenging and difficult circumstances.
I ended up in the US and my family ended up in Canada. So then I lived in the States for 5 years. I moved to Canada in 1993 and I have my family close by. I have my beautiful career and I'm happy. I hope you had a great experience today and all the best to you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Good luck.
I really like Mojane a lot. She's come through many challenges to be where she is today, but she's chosen to live in a Soyuz and be a part of the spa operation here. She loves the place, her passion shows, and that passion comes through in her service to customers. This past 5 days has been a phenomenal journey. I interacted with some exceptional people. They all are passionate about serving our guests, and often the things that we need to do in order to make their job a bit easier are some very little things. The first thing I'm going to do when I get home tonight is actually write down a number of ideas that came from the people that I interacted with.
Coming up, Raj, Scott, Mojane, Bob, and Lori are on their way to Bellstar HQ.
I'm actually the CEO of Bellstar.
How's you?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Ed Romanowski has checked out of his resorts and is back in the office.
Hey, Ed.
Hello.
Hi, team.
Hi.
It's been a very informative and challenging week. I even got smudged by an elder who told me I need to listen more. And listen, I did. The laundry needs the sheet press repaired. We need to review our purchasing system. We need to ensure that there are regular staff evaluations. And I saw a lot of potential to deliver more guest experiences with Aboriginal themes.
That'd be interesting.
And let's get to work.
Sounds great. That's good.
Good work, Ed. Thanks.
The employees he's just worked with have been called over to HQ. They think they're there to spill the beans about the trainee they worked with this week, but they don't know the full story.
Hi, Larry.
Hi.
I'm Ed Romanowski. I'm actually the CEO of Bellstar.
How's you?
That was me.
Oh, I'm stunned.
Oh my God, are you serious? Did I do a good job or bad? Oh my God.
You did a great job. It was phenomenal.
Oh my God.
Raj, I was very, very impressed by your work. I'd like you to be an emissary for us in training all of our housekeeping supervisors in your team building skills.
Thank you. Thank you.
And I also wanted to do something just for you. You told me that you wanted to have an opportunity for your 3 kids, along with your husband, to see what India is all about. What I wanted to do is send the 5 of you to India to experience that as a family. And we would like to provide that for you as a special reward for you being you.
It means a lot because I couldn't afford that before. It's important for my kids. They can see their motherland, where their mom come from. I don't know what to say.
Let me give you a hug.
Thank you.
Scott, as you know, maintenance is critical to our operation, and I'm glad that you're on the job. And I thought you were very candid with the improvements that were needed. One of the things is that we could implement a more effective purchasing program that will ensure that all the basic parts and supplies needed to effectively do your job are in place.
That would make the job a lot easier.
And the other thing is we'll have to make sure that All of our people that are dealing with pool chemicals have safety glasses readily available. And I also wanted to do something for you personally. I was really touched when you talked about your son. He's obviously the center of your life.
Pretty much.
And I understand, because that's the way I feel about my own son. I'm going to send you and your son Tyler to a 4-star golf resort in Phoenix for a week, along with $2,000 of spending money.
I've wanted to do that for such a long time with him. Just can't afford it.
Yeah.
He'll be ecstatic.
Yeah.
That is, wow, it's over and above. It's our time, just me and him. And that's going to be the most important thing, I think.
Hi, Mojgan. I really enjoyed working with you. You're a great teacher.
Thank you.
And I was impressed by your guest skills, your passion for work. You told me that one of the things that you don't have is Aboriginally inspired spa treatments. I thought that it would be a good opportunity for you to work with the general manager and other partners at the resort to actually develop some of those treatments.
I would love to. I think that would be an awesome idea. Honestly, I'm so honored to be part of that.
I'd like to send you to the spa conference in Las Vegas.
Oh, wow.
You and a companion, and go there for 6 nights. That way you can work hard for a couple of days and then play hard.
Play hard, yes.
For 3 or 4 days. And on top of that, we'll send you to one of the top shows in Las Vegas so that you can have an evening of entertainment.
Thank you so much. I just don't know what to say. I'm so excited. It makes you more motivated when, you know, a company like this actually appreciates what you do.
Bob, personally, I learned so much from you. The inner peace that you have made me feel calmer, more peaceful.
Oh.
I really cherish the relationship between Bellstar and the Soyuz Indian Band. I can see the importance of the research you're doing. I want to give the Cultural Center a $5,000 donation to continue that research.
That means a lot to us and the Soyuz Indian Band for sure.
I also wanted to do something special for you. I want to send you to one of the most popular fishing lodges on BC's West Coast.
Wow.
For you and a guest to enjoy a great time fishing.
That's an incredible opportunity, thank you.
Yeah.
I never would have thought in a million years that would have happened. I must have been blessed in order somewhere along the line to get an opportunity like this, because I know it doesn't happen to everybody. But to make such an impression on somebody that I don't even know, to give me a reward like this is nothing short of incredible.
Lori, I've never folded so many towels, so many sheets and linens ever. It was a challenging experience. I did see some ways in which we could help make your job a bit easier. The sheet press wasn't working.
Yeah.
So we're going to fix that right away. But I also noted that you had a banquet table that you were using as a folding table. It was sitting on some boxes and a few 2x4s. It was pretty unstable and not all that big. You need a proper folding table, and we'll be pleased to add one to your laundry.
That'll be awesome.
I see how hard you work. You haven't had a review for a year, and you haven't had a pay increase for a year. I'm going to give you a pay increase starting today.
Thank you.
And I'll make sure that you get a performance review on a regular basis.
All right, sounds good.
Last but not least, we recognize that you've been through some very difficult times, and also now your mom is not doing well.
No, she's not.
And maybe her last Christmas.
Possibly, yes.
A visit to her is long overdue. So what we're going to do is we're going to fly you, along with your 2 daughters, to see her in Prince George for a whole week, on us, including accommodation.
That's awesome. Thank you very much. Really, really happy to get to see my mom and spend Christmas with her and my kids. This is so awesome.
I've changed through this process. I need to listen more. And by listening, I can lead our organization to become a bigger, more effective organization in serving the needs of our guests and our people.